Hello, you're all very welcome. Hit the wee follow button wherever it may be. What am I meant this week? This has been what I'm meant this week. What? Now, usually at this stage of the week, I would be doing my regular but I have uncharacteristically decided to be positive this week. And I wish all our returning, truanting MLAs a fair wind as they go back to work in the Assembly, which has lain vacant for 2 years on this occasion. Of course, it was 3 years on the last occasion. But we've got to have hope here, people. We've got to have hope. The ministerial roles were divvied out, and there were no real surprises, with most staying in the previous positions they had held. One curveball, however, was the appointment of ex-First Minister Paul Given, who now heads the Education Department. As a proud creationist, I fully expect Paul to push to our children the truth that the world is only 6,000 years old, there was a big flood, and only good people are going to heaven. Edwin Poots takes another top role from the DUP. He is now Speaker of the House. I really hope that position has someone to help him dress in the morning, as Big Edwin still finds it difficult to tuck in his own shirt. Now, the allocation of deputy speakers, that should have been uneventful, apart from the fact that Jerry Kelly got a wee bit confused when he stood up to congratulate Karen McCoolin in her new post.
And we are privileged to have her, and I am delighted to support her for the position of Deputy Chief Constable. I have to retract about feeling middle-aged, right? I feel a lot older after that. But to set the record straight, since this will be all over the news, right? Deputy Speaker today, Carl, you would have made a very good Chief Constable as well.
I call Miss Bradshaw. You can follow that.
I know, I'm not sure I can follow that.
The SDLP also got off to a rocky start. He decided to skip school on the very first day back. Took to his heels to go down and manage the Laois Gaelic football team he's now in control of. He has been suspended from the SDLP, and things do not look good, as they've also airbrushed him out of their picture of Assembly MLAs. Two Jims who did bother to attend the Assembly and who were not amused were Jim Allister and Jamie Bryson. Jim Allister took his normal place up in a corner, the naughty corner, and he stood to denounce everything and everybody. Everything. It's everybody.
Now comes the consummation of the Donaldson deal with the DUP enthroning a Sinn Féin First Minister with the unelected bridesmaid as deputy.
Jim, of course, is the embodiment of negativity, but unelected bridesmaid, that's a bit below the belt. You know, it shouldn't. It's the counting people in the Assembly is nothing new. All the parties have been doing it. But I have to say, parachuting in a Deputy First Minister who has not been elected by anybody does indicate a slight lack of talent within the DUP Assembly membership. Indeed, my nose would be put out. See if I was one of the other MLAs in there, my nose would be put out. It was a monumental day insofar as, for the first time since the inception of the state of Northern Ireland, we have a nationalist First Minister. This has led to the expected fear-mongering and lies about how this will change everything. Relax, people, relax. Will you relax? Nothing's going to change apart from everyone having to learn Irish if you want to sign the dole, the swapping of marching on the 12th Irish dancing down the streets, and of course BBC Northern Ireland will now close every night with a picture of the tricolour, accompanied by the wolf tones singing the soldier's song. Apart from that, everything's going to remain the same. One man ahead of the curve, of course, as always, is Jamie Bryson. Jamie knows what's on the road, and he has already worked out his escape route. Good night.
That's all, folks.